Glad to have you with us from Las Cruces, New Mexico, and Aggie Memorial Stadium, home of the New Mexico State Aggies, and we have a showdown coming up in the land of enchantment. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's... Louisiana Tech will kick it off and we'll be underway. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the New Mexico State Aggies offense will get the first crack at it here. And here comes the quarterback. And one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Bulldogs offense has its first opportunity of the day. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's complete.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Dumps it to the back. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
That's a first down for the offense.
Running back searching for a hole. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Number 3.
I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet, 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Offense with jumbo personnel. On the run, it's Washington. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the missed connection on 3rd down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grab behind the line. It's Crosby. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. The give on the inside.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you really want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Watkins. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's on target and complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll go to the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Aggies are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Keeps the legs moving. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. Now facing 2nd and 10 from their own 1, and the defense frothing to keep them bottled up. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Got his man on the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Some heat on that completion. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. He's got it on the right. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down. The lone back's got it. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires and picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Fires to the middle. He's got it and still on his feet. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. From the gun, wants to pass. They will score! Touchdown, New Mexico State. The AT unit on the field. Right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's there to make the stop. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw, it's Bullock. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He makes the connection. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
2nd down.
He wants to throw it again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. They'll throw it on 1st down. Gets rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. He's looking to throw. Snares it outside. It's Crosby. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly to the tight end.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle short of the stick, setting up 4th down.
Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jackson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now on 2nd down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Scanning the field, it's Bullock. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll try the run. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Relying on that running game as they threaten to pick up a 4 down to the 13. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. The official says no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
On the offense.
To the air, it's Bullock. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Got it in the middle. It's Davenport. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll immediately call timeout. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he drops to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces. And a really competitive game so far. I'm talking razor-thin margins in the big statistical categories. And while it may be a broken record, turnovers are the name of the game. The team that limits them, the ones that win that turnover margin, generally speaking, are the ones that have the best chance to get that dub. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Aggie Memorial Stadium.
New Mexico State will kick it away to open this third quarter. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Bullock. It's complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Quarterback on the keeper. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Here on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Finley. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Going up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. It's complete to the right. It's loose. And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way. On the move at the 30. And he was finding space, and he took it all the way back to the 22.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. Try to barge their way in. Hard-hitting tackle.
Well, with this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have the nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line, finding creases.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Whoa, boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he zing that thing in there? To the air. It's Bullock. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Crosby. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. You know, the entire concept of the play-action fake is to slow down the rush. Didn't work.
No, they didn't bite on it, which was great defense. They didn't bite on it. They knew it wasn't a run, played pass, continued to get to the quarterback and get the quarterback on the ground.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Bullock. He's got his man. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll pull it on the read. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. A high kick trying to pin them deep. signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Aggies.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
On to attempt to try. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. South Alabama is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
They're trailing by just 4 to Troy. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Now on 3rd down for this offense. That's the end of the quarter. New Mexico State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On the move, it's Watkins. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. It's Bullock. It's caught. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. To the ground to try to move the chains. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He's got it. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. They'll go back to the ground. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. The give to the back. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Gonna run it. It's Washington. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now on first down from the 28. He's gonna pass. Tosses it incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Gives him the big stiff arm. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. They keep attacking through the air. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof for this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse, and still ended up having to punt last time.
And I think on this next drive, David, you can go back to some of the stuff that worked that last drive, too. Find the things that you had success with. You just got to be able to build on it a little bit.
And just break that extra tackle, make that extra play, make the guy miss, put a drive together so you can finish with some points.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. To the air, it's Bullock. He's right on target. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll try to run for it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Bulldogs are flying down the field.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. And the Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progression.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Touchdown.
Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
New Mexico State, 17. Louisiana Tech, 14.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Edwards.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sideline. You got to throw 1st down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They want to just keep throwing it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the air, it's Bullock. Unloads to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the game. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You can tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. And they'll take a knee.
And I thought it was a good response by this football team. When you lose a couple in a row, man, it can get south and you can continue in a downward spiral. This team answered the bell, responded well, running out the clock here to get back on the winning track.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because This team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.